Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's up, guys? This is the Ultimate Warrior here, back with some more LA Noire. So yeah, I am absolutely bored with this game. However, I did pay for it, and I do want to play it, and not, half do stuff. So the goal is to at least get through the storyline so I can sell this game and move on to the next game. Put that towards a pre-order. What game that will be, well, honestly, I am not quite sure. So yeah, we just got through. At this one. Homicide. Alright, the golden... I believe this is the golden butterfly.
You turn right now. There still might be some playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about me.
Matt, you're gonna kill us! Head right. Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Then don't tell me your eye don't.
This conversation is over.
Go right through here. Straight on. Through this intersection.
Could we try not killing the people that pay our salaries? Go left, just now. Take the next right.
I need you to take a left at the next corner. Slow and steady, come on! Okay, at the next corner, hang a right. You need to turn left at the next junction.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle? We're going to have a look around.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Clues. I don't think this is anything.
My partner will explain everything when he gets back, okay? There's nothing to worry about.
Probably nothing. Not much help.
On the floor in the bedroom to the right are size 8. Alright.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one snatched from her body.
The ring.
No sign of a wedding ring. Work boots. Size 8s.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
I don't think you're telling the truth. I want to say accuse? No, doubt? Alright, darn it. Last contact. Bad cop. Yeah, or doubt. Bad cop.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Missing watch.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Oh yeah, I guess she's telling the truth. The thing says, good cop.
I know it's painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Yeah, I'm going to go a bad cop here. You're lying.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller. You've been very brave.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the
Go
police
to your
are
room, please,
here.
Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Footprints.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Oh, bless me. You're lying. Say bad cop. But supposed to be accused, so yeah, you ain't telling the truth.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Yeah, evidence size 8 work boots.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Ha! Dang.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You're lying. Accuse.
You should come clean if you're having an affair or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. Were you saying I wasn't?
Husband's alibi.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
You are lying. Bro, you remind me of Shelton from The Big Bang Theory. Bad cop. Bad cop.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
Accused. Yeah, I actually got that one right on my own.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
Evidence, butterfly brooch.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Hello, detective.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case. There he is, officer.
Asphalt jungle. Chase down and tackle fleeing suspect. Oh, foot. It's the size 8 boot.
This doesn't look good, Hugo.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't. No one's home, and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield, and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Dang.
We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Yeah, it's supposed to be one more, the movements of the victim, but that never showed up. And the guy said it may not appear.
Galloway, Homicide Division, badge number 564.
Go ahead, Detective Unit.
Can we get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street? And send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K. Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
If you only got 4 questions when talking to Hugo, use the telephone to get the Belmont High School address. Do not skip the dialogue during the journey to your next location. So do I like go back in here? I don't see how anyone could get this perfect on their first try without a guide.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole
Well-
Phelps, badge 1247.
Welcome, new people.
How could I help, Detective?
Or welcome back.
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Checking for you, Detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
Now, this kind of makes me wonder, you know, if this dude was alive now and he was a detective, how would he feel? Like, about all of the high-tech stuff. Do not skip the dialogue during the journey to your next location. Got it.
I need you to take a left at the next corner.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Any Central unit, a possible 288 at Belmont High School, 1575 West 2nd Street. Stand by for further unit to handle. Identify code 2.
11K to KGPL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with the further.
That's why they told us not to skip the dialogue. Wish I could turn the radio off.
Saturday's the spring unveiling, Emmy. It's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go.
I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy.
Busy where? You're going on another drive with Davy Gardner, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can cut him off.
Darn it. So what did you, like, rig a bomb in that car? Thought I heard something vibrate.
Hurry! You can still catch him!
There he is, officer. Lock him up and throw away the key.
Tackle. Man, this dude is dipping. Cut him off.
That's far enough, freak. You move a muscle and you're a dead man.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
So wait, I forgot how to, like, punch.
Car 11K, car 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
janitor. A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moeller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields, 11K code 2.
I don't even remember anything about the
What's your
butterfly
name?
brooch.
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaking motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Haha. Eli.
You're under arrest, Eli. You're in very deep trouble. Get some backup down here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Alright, what next?
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
Eli Rooney. We've met him.
Filthy son of a bitch. He was here yesterday before the dance.
Was it him you saw park the car?
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir. I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help. Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here. The overalls are stenciled HM. Mueller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
It's from a Chrysler. Could be important.
Now what? Next, use the telephone. Where's the telephone? They should tell you where these things are. So I guess I'll just go to a cop car?
Olive oil comes from olives. Where does baby oil come from?
From a baby's bottom. Alright, there we go.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Mueller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thank you.
What next? Okay. Location Central Morgue. This location is only available if you didn't skip the dialogue during your journey to Belmont High School. It's a good thing I had that guide.
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Mueller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
I don't know about this. My gut says Mueller. We caught him trying to destroy evidence in his backyard, and that was his car with the bloody tools in it.
I never said it wasn't Moeller. Hell, he probably killed his wife, deprived that poor kid of a mother. But he's not an immediate danger to anyone else. Rooney's a threat to every kid at Belmont.
He's a peeper, Rusty. We can pick him up for something else.
You really want to run that risk? Straight on.
I just say lock them both up.
Take a left. Okay, at the next corner, go right. Breathe, Doug. Breathe, damn it! It's left at the next intersection. Keep on going. Up ahead, you make a right. You're making a right at the next intersection.
Ooh. I'm surprised I dodged all that.
Stay on this road.
Switcher from lane to lane. Ah. I feel empowered. Welcome, new people. Welcome, or welcome back. Welcome back.
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Yes, this is the remastered version. Alright, examine the ropes. Choose... Alright. I don't want to read that just yet. Choose the bottom one, but we'll go through all of these.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
We've got to nail this guy.
Yeah, supposed to be looking for some shoe stuff. Examine the shoe imprints. Choose the left one to activate some dialogue.
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember who got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird. Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
And I already examined the victim's corpse. Next up, we gotta go to the police headquarters. Interrogation of Hugo Moeller, entering room 2.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
If I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print. Up ahead, you make a right.
I really like this car. It has some great maneuverability. It's supposed to be updated facial animations and includes all the DLC. It's my first time playing it because I never got to play the PS3 version, so.
You better not go soft on me in here, Phelps.
It's supposed to be better
We'll work
lighting
the evidence,
too,
Rusty. Let him do the rest.
Interview room 2. Guess it's straight this way. I don't think it's in there. There we are.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Alright. Disposal of evidence. How about that, buddy? What do you have to say about that?
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
I think it's gonna be you ain't no good cop. Either bad or accused. But actually, yeah, it's good cop. I knew it would be good cop. Anyways. Well, I could believe that. He must just be really nervous about this whole thing. So good cop it is.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought him in and I helped him skin them.
Access to, what's that, braided rope.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the Army.
Dude, bad cop? Yeah, bad cop.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the Army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the Army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
The victim's vehicle
We
recovered.
found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Lie. Because we found the evidence in the back of your former wife's car. So I'm gonna go with accused. It should be accused. Survey says yes, accused. No, that's tire iron. Yeah, Vehicle. Victim's vehicle recovered. Accused. Evidence, the overalls. I'm accusing you.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Access to tire iron.
Your wife was beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Yeah, accused.
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
Yes, I do. The bloody tire iron.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
I'm gonna charge him. Wait, nope. I would charge him, but I don't have enough proof, I guess. Apparently, it's telling me, as much as I want to charge him, the guide is saying, don't charge Hugo with the murder. So yeah, just gonna leave the investigation. That's all I can do. Can I go back and change my mind? No.
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance. I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes, I'll be dealing personally with him.
So what now?
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
It's not telling me anything about Eli Rooney. Oh, okay, yes it is, my bad. I just didn't scroll down. Alright, let's see. We're gonna go with place of employment.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I've had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Yeah, bad cop.
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang thing was hot. Felt like I was back in the pen wearing it.
Access to braided rope.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
I'm gonna say he's telling the truth, but yeah, good cop on that one.
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitching braid. It stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
I'm gonna say accuse. Or yeah, bad cop. They're both the same
You
to
have
me.
no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things, and you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight, and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
I don't know. I must say accuse? Or, yeah, bad cop.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops, and you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
I would charge him, but we'll see. Oh yeah, only available if you examine the footprints at the morgue, so it's a good thing I did use a guide. Charge Eli with the murder. Eli is a twisted individual, and frankly, even if he didn't do this, you're still doing the world a favor, getting him off the streets. So who did it? So yeah, he's like a pedophile. He's filthy. You know, you're not supposed to be charging people with stuff they didn't do, but in this case, if the guide says to charge him, we gotta charge him. He's a filthy reprobate who should burn in hell for all eternity. Charge.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try. I'll beat that rap. I ain't a killer.
Thank you, MB1, for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate it.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
I think I might have enough time to do one more case. I don't know, what do you guys think?
Phelps! We captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
know they're beat. Why they look so sullen?
You're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There is no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
あなた方の階層と名前を名乗ってください。
第44大部隊所属兵だ。
キスマ何様だと思ってるんだ。
See that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the U.S. because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
I like Phelps.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, it's my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
So who killed Deidre? That's what I want to know. Yeah, shout out to Eurogamer.net for helping me get through this flawlessly. I honestly could not tell you, Amir, because this is my first time playing. I mean, it looks nice, but I've never played the PS3 version.
Five charges en route to 496 Broadway. You have another assignment here, Central?
Eli may be safely behind bars and the DA is happy, but this is LA and the murders aren't going to stop anytime soon. So we gotta go to the crime scene.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle. You need to turn left at the next junction. You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps. You don't need to turn here.
I was about to run them over.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Why don't I have like any naked men?
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Carruthers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Kiss the blood, BD.
Kiss the blood, BD.
That noise.
The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Like, you hear that noise it makes? Like, is that because her neck is cracked, or is it because of like the juiciness of the blood? She's a pretty woman. What's this? On her arm.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Alright. Gotta examine the body, look at both arms to know. Alright. Let's not get too far ahead.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Examine the torso for another message. Scrawled in lipstick and look at her head. Remove ring and half library card.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah, we know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
May as well follow the trail. Antonia. Huh, same as the library card.
A shoe in the trash can.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell is going on?
Alright, where is this shoe? There we go.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
That's just lazy. House keys attached to a red pipe.
On it goes. House keys strung up like bait on a hook. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
There's a dot hole pattern card on the ground ahead. This must be it.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
There's still more? Climb up to the roof and inspect the empty envelope in a pigeon coop.
Where are you taking us? Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
Keep following the trail to find a gold case.
Clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident. Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Climb up the pipe and look at the ring hanging from the vent.
The trail points up. Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Keep following the trail to find a paintbrush and a purse. Look inside the purse to find the other half of the library card. Really? You can't just, like, kill the woman and be done with it?
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this. Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Glad you didn't make me climb all the way down. No? Looks like we go to the Antonia's residence. Pip, pip, let's go, old chap.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we've closed the case.
Really? Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
Turn left at this one.
Can't
here.
wait till I'm done working with this douchebag. He just wants a
Through this
confession out of
intersection.
everybody. I am tired.
Hey, come on!
My husband. Wait just a moment.
Yeah, you putting on some clothes?
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPenta, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor.
I feel like she should be baking me some
Wipe your
cookies.
feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Bake me some cookies while we're up there. Cause you look like you can bake a mean grandma cookie.
Would you look at that? Someone's turned the place over.
Okay, we have an address.
I'm not reading all that. Or let's use Eurogamer.net. But something about a court date. Letter and suitcase, photo and dresser, and broken window.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
That looks like a rosary. She seemed cute. Nice husband.
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
Alright, we got to interview Barbara LaPente.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Yeah, you just rather kick the door open. Alright, Barbara, you got my cookies?
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
Possible suspect.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Ooh, she put him in his place. I like that. I don't think you want to mess with this lady. Oh, I don't even need to look at the thing. I know she being a good cop. But just in case, well, look. Oh, I mean, good cop. True.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
I could tell. She was religious, like movements of the victim.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
I don't want to accuse you, but I want to play bad cop, but yeah. Bad cop in the original version. It's strange, because Eurogamer.net says true for possible suspects. I guess, that's obvious. But anyways, back to the movements of the victim. Bad cop. You're hiding something, Grandma. Like my cookies. Where are they?
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof.
Dang.
Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
A nosy old hag? That's kind of mean. Anyways, evidence of break-in.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
I think it is, Granny. And you're gonna tell me about it. Because if not, I'm going to play bad cop. Or rather, accuse, as Eurogamer.net tells me to say.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. LaPente. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Yeah, well, obviously the broken window.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
I see. Breakdown of marriage.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
What about the bracelet? I think you're lying. It's okay, I gotta accuse her.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Charm bracelet photograph.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
You need to give me my
front
cookies.
Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we could check out the El Dorado bar.
Let's check out the El Dorado bar because that's what the guide is telling me to do. Yo, where my car at? Oi! Oi! Hey, there's my car.
A nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
Okay, we're gonna go to El Dorado.
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Cole.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life suspects for every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3, fellas. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Oh, yeah.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
You're one to talk.
Cole! Swing left.
And swing right.
If you're gonna drive like this, at least use the siren.
Okay.
You're taking the next left.
I don't like this type of car. I don't like the
Cole, come on!
lack of maneuverability.
You're not helping.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. So what did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
How's your tuna fish salad?
My eggs were runny.
Divorce papers? Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
I see. Missing jewelry.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Bro, you lying. You know you lying. Bad cop. Bad cop.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Movement of victims.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
I'm going to say good cop.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Really?
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
Alright, what's next?
I think he's a bit of a gangster. He treats me nice.
Leave through the rear entrance to bump into someone making a delivery. Okay. Oh, something's vibrating.
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pick Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
Fine, thanks.
I feel like, well, you know, is that going to become important later? Something's vibrating.
Just Picked Fruit Market. That's where Antonia went to call for a cab last night.
Alright, now we go to the Maldonado residence.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee next time.
Yeah, I don't know how long this is gonna take. I hope I could finish everything, but... Alright. The guide isn't telling me to go to the picked fruit market just yet, so well, I guess we'll go to the Maldonado residence.
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week. So wait for the next turning and go right. Hey! Go right. Straight on.
Examine the doorbells to the right to find, alright, Maldonado's apartment number. Those are the left.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
I got. Now look, I don't want no trouble, see?
What do you think, Joe Louis?
I got nothing to say to you.
Stay back, or I'll have to put you down. All right, if you really want to dance. This is going to end in tears. Don't make me hurt you.
Hey, there ain't no need for use like language like that, man. I don't do a lot of fighting in this game, so I'm not familiar with the controls. I ain't about being a pussy.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
No
Galloway,
worries, man.
badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors.
And for the record, I do wish this game had more action sequences in it. It's kind of boring without them. Let's see. Clues. Alright, just pick fruit market delivery crate near the
And
doorway.
Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Or else what?
Maybe if... No.
Let's see.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite. Just picked fruit market. Suppliers to the El Dorado.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
A bloodied shirt hanging on the wall.
This will take some explaining.
I gotta talk to the neighbor in room 3.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi. He's toast.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD, were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Well, I did not even mean to knock on that door. Freak.
No good. There's nobody here.
Let's just knock on all the wrong doors to see if...
What do you want?
LAPD, we're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
That's how I feel. It's like, don't bother me, because working at 10 or 12 freaking hours of third night shift, that'll get you. That time be precious. This is the one we're looking for.
Hello?
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag, too, Phelps. Well executed restraint.
I ain't gonna.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
She was kind of cute, so yeah. What's out here? Nothing. Alright, gotta go to the, no, I gotta use a telephone in the apartment. See, how would you know the... Bro, is that a laptop? In the 40s?
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thanks.
I just wanted to go the back way. Grand Theft Auto. Okay. So, next stop will be, according to this, the Central Police Station. Pip pip, old chap, let's go.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? Fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood.
Gotta take the police car.
Big case.
I thought the
Right through the
alcohol
next intersection.
gnawed away at your guts, bro.
Watch where you're driving, you maniac.
Sorry.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
One little twist. She was 13 if she was a day.
Alright. I might be able to finish this up. Meet the captain in the basement and examine the 2 letters. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to put him down to 1 round.
Boys,
Cutting it.
come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
This information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case. Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
You're just slamming that book down. Last contact with
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
You're lying. Accuse. Yeah, we'll go with that.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
Husband's alibi.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her, and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true. We argued, all right, but she went out, and I went out after her, and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car, it was a brown Ford Coupe.
Divorce.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Yeah, you were accused.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you, I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Oh, yeah, you got the divorce papers.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your
Yeah?
cruelty to her, Angel.
Yeah.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus.
Alright.
She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Good cop. Good cop. Yeah, good cop.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
I'm in doubt.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something, or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got...
Alright, let's see if, I got about 20 minutes to try to finish this. Let's see if I can kind of... I don't think I can finish it, but we'll see.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. We'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
officer needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
I guess not. I'll do this, and then...
Jesus, Phelps! Attaboy, up there you go right now.
Take the next left.
You're taking the next left.
Take the next left.
All units, officer needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
Go left, just now.
Calm down. So wait for the next turning and go right. Just go easy, Phelps. You need to turn left at the next junction.
All units, officer needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
This is 11K. We'll handle the 415.
11K, officer needs help. 415 shots fired. 313.
Why don't you come on out, Jimmy? I won't let them hurt you. Not my honey boy.
I told you not to call me that, woman. Now shut the hell up.
You shut the hell up.
That the lady of the house?
It's a nice story. Two old lovebirds just moved in together. They had a falling out. We've chased her across the yard with a patrol patch. Now Tim or us.
Get the bastard.
Officer down! Give yourself up! Now!
You're a cop killer! Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
What have they done to you?
Well... there's that.
Up ahead, you turn left. Don't turn here. Up ahead, you make a right.
Continue to respond.
Head right.
Oops.
Calm down. on going. Hang a right. Don't turn here. You're taking the next left. I need you to take a left at the next corner. Gently.
Alright, let's see how far I can get with this.
The handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
Alright. Interview Clem Blinley.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Accuse?
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight, Clem?
Look, not much. I sell the odd bottle on the side to the after-hours crowd. Well, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Bad cop.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Good cop.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Bloody scalpel on the desk near the door. And a boxing. Yeah, I gotta try to hurry up. Hate rushing. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this. Oh, I gotta go through the green doors. I thought it would just be a desk near that door. Thank you, Agent. Wasted 2 minutes trying to find it.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
They should have said go inside the door.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. They must have seen it during the war.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Let's see. 253. Okay. The bracelet. Wives, submit yourself. Submit to your husbands as to the Lord. For the husband, I'm familiar with that. She didn't want to submit, so that's why she'd want to. That makes sense. What? I bet this one has a scripture on it. Maybe about divorce and remarriage? Nope. It only makes sense.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
See, I wonder if I can finish this in 10 minutes.
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
Because ironically, I have to go to church, so...
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
Darn it.
The fruit guy's getting away, Phelps.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect. Now who's about to get picked?
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. That's it.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Did you just take out that booze for yourself? A 3-star. Probably because I did so much damage. No regrets, though. No regrets.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies?
They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do at that. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
We'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads.
How can we fail? Skip with the Shadow leading the show. Who the fuck is the Shadow?
Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. You're sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
I gotta find my sock. The white shoe sling.
Hey, lady, get out of the road!
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Alright, guys.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
Yeah, definitely gotta get ready for church now.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
Because I'm about to be late. So, yeah, I should be back in a few hours. So if you happen to like this Let's Play, or use us in the video games, ultimate stuff, drink testing, taste testing, toys, reviews, stuff like that, then feel free to check out the rest of my channel. And if you happen to like what you see, then please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Do what you gotta do, and I will see you all in the next video. Alright guys, talk to you later, and thanks for watching. Bye.